Aren't you at least a little surprised?
No. I already figured it out. The girl we defeated was Sumire, wasn't it?
Yes. Sumire was fighting as me to deceive whoever was shattering our ideals. But how did you notice?
Sumire calls him Vice President, not Mr. VP. Your mannerisms aren't exactly the same either.
Wow! You really know how to pick up on the little things, Shinya. That'll make you a real hit with the girls later on. Haruka didn't notice until he was at death's door. You'd think my ex-boyfriend of all people would.
So you really did kill him.
Yep. Kinsuke and Hayata, Yuki and Ryoto, Tetsuta and... someone. Anyway, Haruka was last. I burned him up! Every last one is just dust in the wind now. If even that.
Why? Was it all for revenge?
Not quite revenge. I lost my taste for that long ago. They were dirtying up the place, that's all. I hated them, so I lit them up. I had high hopes for Haruka at first. Then I cried, lost myself, and cursed his name. It turned out he wasn't my knight in shining armor after all. I cursed my fate. I hated the world. I hated everything. I wanted it all to burn. You can only have one first love after all. You know, I always liked Cinderella. I wanted to find my prince, to marry my first and only love. We'd have a real family together. A pure, honest one. That'd make my parents jealous. That was my only wish. My one hope. My reason to live. But once that was soiled, I had no reason left to play the good little princess in this filthy world. Nothing mattered anymore. Nothing at all. I knew I'd gone crazy, but there was no stopping it. My dream will never come true in a world like this. I might as well burn it all to ash.
Then what was with all of that stuff in your ideal about wanting to return to the days we spent together?
Wait, you thought that was me? Gross. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Sumire's wish.
Gross?
Yeah. You heard what she wished for. To be loved by me instead of hated. For her romantic feelings towards her twin sister to be reciprocated. A long time ago, she confessed her love for me on Valentine's Day and kissed me out of nowhere. I thought she was joking, so I made fun of her for it. She bawled her eyes out. She's kept her distance ever since. But she was only trying to hide her feelings and fool herself. That's the reason she started hooking up with so many guys. Sumire. She didn't know Haruka broke up with me and started dating him herself. He took my virginity and dumped me, only to get with my twin sister instead. I was a laughingstock. But when Sumire found out, she apologized. She cried and clung to me. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'll break up with him. It's you I love, Akane. It all been. It was disgusting. Ugh, she's such a sicko. I mean, we're sisters. Twins, even. This isn't normal. Makes my skin crawl. Still, she was the one who gave me the scoop on Haruka and the other club members. And she let me take her place so I could have my fun with Haruka one last time. That was useful, at least. But it's just not fair, you know? She's crazy, and her purity is long gone. Yet she's still had a pretty good thing going on with him. Fate is a twisted, irrational thing.
The fact that you can boil all of Sumire's feelings down is just gross is baffling. You're pretty twisted yourself.
It was more convenient that way. After all this stuff started happening to the Academy, Sumire and I had the same dream. In it, a woman named Yoru called out to us.
Yoru?
Saw her? No, we just heard her voice. Yoru told us everything, though. About the other world and the Monarchs. About offering our wishes in exchange for power. Normally, there's only one pact bearer per Monarch. But since we're twins, I guess our souls were similar enough. Besides, Sumire's wish hinged on me. Yoru told us that we could make a pact together in order to grant my wish and fulfill my ego. And so my wish was made. My dreams were dragged through the dirt by the world, by destiny itself, and I'm going to get my revenge. Right, Luxuria?
We both have a long way to go.
No, I'm not finished. Not until I've burned it all to the ground. Mommy and Daddy called us their treasures. They loved us both equally and hugged us both equally. We were happy. Our lives were happy. And that was all that we needed. But then Daddy changed. We weren't enough for him. He got close to a strange lady we didn't know. Mommy said she wasn't mad. But before we knew it, Mommy and Daddy didn't hug us anymore. Our lives didn't change. But something else did. We were picture perfect from the outside. But there were no more smiles inside. Our family was built on lies. Everything we loved was a lie. They told us we were their treasures. Our lives were born from their love. But that love was a lie. And so were our lives. That was why we wanted to be close. Just me. Just us. Treasures forever. Forever true. That way, the reason we were born wouldn't be a lie anymore. Because I like you. Because I love you.
The ideal of will is a pact bearer's formative memories. Their feelings about each other were more similar than they realized. But I suppose there were just too many wrinkles between them. Love, like, people's feelings for each other just don't make any sense.
I never would have guessed that both of them were pact bearers.
Sumire's soul shattered with a second ideal, and Akane's followed with a third. Maybe if there's more than one pact bearer, their thoughts and wishes get split across their ideals.
I can guess Akane's motives for going after the baseball club. But why did Sumire want to make a pact?
Apparently, she did it out of love for Akane.
They always seemed so distant from each other. But I guess they are still family.
That's the only reason I can think of. Family's important, right?
People don't always care for each other just because they're blood related, you know. You should care for people because of who they are, family or not.
Shinya?
Oh. Sorry. It's just... Everyone, thank you for lending your aid in defeating the Pact Bearers. I have a favor I wanted to ask. Could I be an official member of the TSC? I have to help Sora from time to time, though, so I can't always be around.
course. Welcome to the council.
Are you okay with that? Thank you. I'll make sure to do my part.
Isn't this great? We have another awesome ally.
Looking forward to working with you again.
I know this is out of nowhere, but... What's your type, Nozomi? Like, today?
That really is out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm not really sure what kind of person I'm supposed to like.
Oh, Nozomi. Sweet, naive Nozomi. That's not the way love works. Love is supposed to come from the heart, not an instruction sheet.
But I've never fallen for anyone before. Or dated, for that matter. I guess I'd want... someone open-minded. Someone who can accept me for me. What about you, Chio?
Me? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
All I can say is that for now, I'm at my happiest when I'm around my brother.
I'll bet he feels lucky to have a sister who admires him so much.
Thanks for all your hard work. I think I understand why Sora is counting on you to help us. You might be a pact bearer, but you're not selfish or full of yourself. You're a good person. I'd like to help you with the other buildings, but Sora's asked me to handle something else. I know you can take care of yourself, but please be careful out there. And feel free to say hi whenever I'm here. I'll always be happy to talk. I know you can feel...
Yo! Just you and me again, huh? I've got a minute. You wanna hang? Sweet, thanks. So, you like cereal bars? For real? You like those dry, nasty things? Well, to each his own. So here's the situation. I got 10 types of cocoa-flavored cereal bars here from 10 different brands. Go ahead, take as many as you want. Man, you really saved my ass. I bought a ton of those things before the anomalies hit. Saves on cooking time. But after all that's happened, I got sick of eating them, and my taste buds crapped out. So I've had a bunch lying around. Losing your appetite, forgetting names, fatigue. Getting old sucks. No, I watch what I eat pretty carefully. These days, I've switched over to supplemental nutrition shakes to get my 3 squares a day. Enjoy your junk food while you're young. Enjoy your good appetite and your working taste buds. And most importantly, your high metabolism. Take it from from one young man to another. Anyway, let's get you checked up.
That badge of yours, you're second year, correct? Is everyone in the second year building all right? Oh, I see. I guess you wouldn't know how things are going inside then. That's too bad. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. The first floor is covered in mist, so we can't just walk in and see for ourselves.